Hey guys, Rachel with Spunky Misfit Girl here, and I am so happy to be doing the last steps on this flip-flap guy who is just waiting to be filled up with ephemera. And what is really cool today is I leveled it up a little bit with the filming setup, so I'm hoping that this works out really well. I got this thing called the Revo Studio, which is just a little piece that sits on your desk, and it's got an arm that goes up and over, so I can film with the phone in the correct position instead of selfie position, so I can see what you see just over my head here. So that's pretty cool. And if it works out really well, I'll show it to you guys too in future video so that you can see what I'm talking about. And if you're making YouTube videos and you craft as well, maybe it's something that will be helpful for you. So I'm just gonna finish this guy off today and just take you through. I've put together a bunch of ephemera. I did decide that I wanted to put a pocket on this page because it was feeling a little blank and empty and lonely there. So I've used a bunch of different things. Some of this paper is from a Steampunk Alice pack that Asuka Studio made that I think is pretty hard to get anymore. But I love it, and I have just a little bit of it left. So that's where that guy came from. And then I made these Alice Word ephemera myself. And I actually don't have them in the shop anywhere yet. But if you're looking to get them, let me know. Just put a comment and I will get those worked up as a freebie for my email list for you if you want. So I do want to put something over this guy too because he's still kind of plain. Something like this. That guy's a little bit big, so maybe this one. And then I also printed out quite a few pieces from I have 2 Steampunk Alice kits in the shop, journaling cards and an ephemera kit that has all sorts of tags and cards and things in it, and I've prepped a bunch of those to go in here as well. Now with this project, I do like to put some blank paper in it because it doesn't have a lot of options for writing. And I know a lot of people like that. So one of the things I do want to do is just put some blank papers in here that can be pulled out and used. I'm gonna put this guy on here, finish this pocket off. Somebody came along and commented on the first video for this project, which just went out yesterday, and said that I think she was referring to the music one, but she said how lovely it was. I really appreciated that because this has felt like a disaster making the second one. The first one really was relatively straightforward, but doing it without following a tutorial and trying to do the tutorial myself made it difficult. So I love that. Just gonna stick those little cards right there. So these guys are all my ephemera kit pieces. So I've cut them out and inked them up, all of them, to put into my little pockets. Some of the tag shaped ones I may turn into tags, but I wanted to just kind of make some decisions about what I wanted where first with some of these simpler guys. And I want to throw some of the words in here too. One of the things that I liked about Norma's is one thing she did was make a little paper pack that she tied up with some twine. So maybe we'll do that, something like that too. Just take a tea-stained paper and maybe something pretty like that. Some words. And a card maybe, and ooh, and maybe a charm. These little guys. I think I have some things that could be considered Alice themed. Keys, if nothing else, right? Maybe this little key kind of looks like a queen shape on there. Oh, and I actually do have, these are actually Alice, specifically Alice, but they're silver, which I normally don't like. I paint them, I usually paint them, which I don't really feel like doing today. So I think I'm just gonna stick with the keys. Okay, so then we just gotta make this guy. I think I'll put this in here since it's bigger. So I've just gotta make it, size it properly. So I'm just gonna cut it off so it will fit in the book. Be about here. And then maybe fold it. Three times? Will that be enough? It's not going to be even, but I think that'll fit. Yeah, it can't get too much bulkier though, it's a little bit tight. So I also have these cute little papers which are Alice themed, so maybe we'll put one of those on top like that. And then a card. The cat to match the cat. And keep it simple like that. Now, the question is, do I have some twine? Of course, there's twine. The question is it long enough? I need a longer one, which is, of course, the one thing I'm missing. Here we go. This guy will work. I'm just going to tie that up like a present. Like this. Oh, I hope I made it long enough. Getting getting distracted because someone's going in and out. So I got distracted and made it too short. All right, sorry guys. Too much going on. It needs to go twice this way and twice this way and be nice and long. I can only do one thing at a time. It's a real true thing about me. I get flustered too easily. All right, there we go. But I'm trying really to let everything about having a YouTube channel and doing these videos be a growth opportunity for me to just chill out and really, you know, the mistakes in this project and the difficulty that I've had with it, really, I've been worried as the videos are publishing on my channel, and I just need to let that be, you know, and I'm doing stuff, I'm trying stuff, making stuff, and things are gonna happen, and it really is more about how you respond and how you handle it, and handling it well. I'm just gonna put these guys right through this knot here, and that makes a super pretty little paper pack. My light on my Revo Studio just turned off. It was on. I don't know how much of a difference it was making. I don't know why it just turned off. There we go. That guy. Yay! I like that. That's very pretty. Little loose pieces everywhere. Okay, so this guy has just the little cards. I like that. I'm just gonna leave that there. I've got a little piece of paper in there, so I'll let that be for now. I might come back and put another thing in there, but I think first we're gonna take some of these. You know what? I'm gonna go from the back first, because that'll give me, size-wise, I need the big things, and then we'll deal with the small things. So I did, for this back little pocket with the Mad Hatter, I made this little notebook. I just cut up some longer pieces of coffee dyed paper and took 2 pieces of cardstock. This happened to be from the Steampunk Alice kit, and glued them together over the top. Super easy to make a little notebook for more writing space in this project. And I made it specifically to fit that spot. So this Alice back here is actually kind of skinny, a little skinnier than she looks. So I think I might put something like one of these cards from my kit in here. I like that. One eye. And actually, that kit has like bookmark style pieces too that I did not cut up, which would have been nice for here. Maybe I'll just add one of these matching pieces of paper with my teapot stamp on there. Have some ink, and that's a nice additional piece to use however you like. Should I round the corners? Maybe I should round the corners too. We'll leave it be. I'm just gonna slip it inside of there. And then maybe also this gets a skinnier word piece. The trouble with me on this is that I go to town, and it is really hard. I have this great corner punch that I like to use on these Alice ones especially. But I go to town with these things and I really fill them up, and then they get all bulky and people are like, what is it for? But what is it for? It's for joy. It's for love. It's for your fun. However you want. I want to leave her eye showing. So there we go. All right, so I'm going to consider that pocket full. And then we've got our envelope pocket here. And that is hopefully where I'm going to be able to fit a couple of these bigger guys. Actually, this pocket here might be big enough for these two. Yeah. Ooh, except for it's a little short. So it does hang like that. Is that okay? It's a little long. I think I'm gonna cut the metally part off there so that I can put it in to this pocket without hanging off. All right, and then we'll put the painter guys in here, and maybe a paper of some kind to cut this down to fit to size so I don't have to fold it. And then this is a tuck spot too. So they need something. To go in there as well. Here we go. That's also a little, these pockets are a bit shorter than I expect them to be because of the way I had to glue them. So keep that in mind as you're making your ephemera for this. Your pockets are shorter than they look. Well, like me anyway. There. Perfect. I like that. Maybe for this tuck, the cat, the hatter. Well, actually, I think it's gonna be too small and he's not gonna fit. It has to go this way. So maybe we've got a hatter. We've got a hatter here. This is a hatter. Oh yeah, love that. I think I'm gonna keep that simple and just leave that one in there. Although I've got this guy to fussy cut. Maybe we'll put him there, but he might go better somewhere else. All right, so I've got this guy in here. I'm gonna also put, if one of these fits, another paper like that. And then this is a tuck spot here. I think I added that after. Ooh, and I like that. The proper order of things is often a mystery to me. Maybe we'll put one of these little pokey guys in here too. Wonderland, or this pretty label guy. Yeah. Okay, and we've got a little tuck spot here too. Ooh, maybe that's where this guy goes. rabbit with the rabbit. Otherwise, this guy could pop in there. I don't know, the rabbit might actually be too much rabbit. Oh, guys. I need to just calm down a little. All right, let's cut him. I don't know if you want to watch me fussy cut on video. I'm not. Oh my gosh, you guys. I met a lady at Crafters Convention. Her name is Sheila. Hi, Sheila, if you're watching. She loves to fussy cut. And I had one of these Stamperia Alice paper packs, and the fussy cuts, I usually use like 1 or 2, and so I have like 5 almost full pages of those fussy cuts from that pack. And she saw it in with my scrap pile, and she was like, I want this. She just said she loves to cut, and I know some people do. They find it relaxing. It's not my favorite thing. I pretty much just do it when I need something specific. I do what I need, and that's it. And I'm not particularly good at it. And I do always leave a border. But maybe I should team up with Sheila and have her do a bunch of fussy cutting for me. And I could do some other piece that I like that she doesn't. There's our rabbit ready to go. Get in there. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, so then I need something to go inside of here too. Let's take, maybe this might be a good spot for a tag actually. Let's do that. I put my eyelets. All right, let's make this guy crocodile. Poke that hole. I do want to kind of have a sense of where it should go, because there we go. About there. Yeah. Looks good. I'm actually going to go down a little farther and erase that. It was a little high up. All right. These are 1/8 inch eyelets, pretty standard. Just use my crocodile to set these. Turn that sucker into a little tag. Go. And I'm gonna use the same twine that we used for our paper pack. It's pretty and it'll match. A good blended twine for Alice. And I'm keeping these, you know, a little bit basic, not doing much with them because, well, for one thing, the images in the Ephemera kit are very nice all on their own. But also, then if whoever gets this one wants to do stuff with these pieces, there's still more to be done. Okay. I'd like to put one other thing in there. Maybe this guy. Or maybe this guy should go on here. I'm bothered by the blankness, but it's also a writing space, which I keep being concerned about the lack of it in here, but I did put this whole piece in here. I like that. Let's put them on there. I'll see if I have others that I can add to the pockets here. I probably do. All right, and then I'm gonna just stick the bottles in there too. Second piece in there. This guy is kind of a short little pocket, so let's find some small pieces we can stick in there. I kind of like that. That's just a little leftover. Cat, the tea, the cakes. What do you think? Maybe another piece of paper too. One of these fun guys. I'm gonna fold that. Just slide in there. These pockets are a bit tricky to use for sure. I think I'm gonna slide my bone folder in here to open this up a little more. Fighting with me. There. My goodness. Okay. And then let's put the teacups in there. Yes, yes. I'm pleased with that. Okay. That's pretty much it, you guys. I think I am gonna stuff this maybe a little around its corners. Put this little guy in there, and I'm gonna see what other words I can slip in here too. But that, oops, sorry about that, guys. That is that Alice envelope flippy flap thing done, finally. And I'm happy with how it turned out, despite all of the difficulties and the screw ups. I think it ended up being very nice. So crack on. I would love to see it. If you make one of these, if you manage to make something out of these 4 tutorials, definitely tag me on Facebook or Instagram if you're posting pictures. I'm Spunky Misfit Girl in all the places. And thank you guys so much for watching.